Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff ahead of time. So anyway, I want to dive in 6 ways to Sunday or whatever and really figure out, see if what I can get as far as the 10-inch binder. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen a binder that big, but full of documents that I guess Trump took or had Mark Meadows take uh, just before he moved out of the White House. So I want to know. I have a whole list of questions here, and so I'll just stop talking, bring you over to my table, and we'll go through things one by one, and hopefully get to the bottom of it. So okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am using Cheryl Marchetti's Kipper. The questions I want to put into the cards. Foreign, maybe. The questions I want to put into the cards are mostly kind of want to know if, like, were there what do they call it when they black it out? Redactions. Were there redactions to protect intel, lives, basically? People who were part of our intelligence community. Besides, I'd like to know where the docs are. Were they given to Putin? Do they have, did they make copies? And a 10-inch binder, can you imagine? My goodness. I mean, I didn't even know they made anything like that. I've had some 6-inch binders in my day, studying astrology for all those documents and readings and all that, but 10 inches? I mean, yeah. Is Mark Meadows even strong enough to carry something like that? Oh, God. Oh. But anyway, apparently Cassidy Hutchinson saw him carrying that binder, and she does believe that he took it home with him, or she really suspects. And then the other question I want to find out is, will the documents be found? Or maybe they already have. Maybe they're going to find out, or maybe Jack Smith already knows that, maybe they've already been, identified as ones that were missing. Because, when you get the daily briefings, they would have copies before they give them to Trump, I would think. I don't know, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong about that, though. Okay. What is the truth? What is the truth about these documents? Well, there's a whole lot of work, effort, details. The devil's in the details, so basically who has them, I suppose, will be part of the major details there. Okay. They certainly are investigating it, looking and looking and looking. And if we just go with the image rather than what the card means, he's looking at documents, he's asking them about something, but he has them. So that's a good sign. All right, what else? Okay. We'll get some clues as to who gave what to what, or what to whom. Okay. Yeah, in and out of someone's home. There were a lot of them. There was a strategy there was a strategy in place, I think, to make money off of them. I think Trump's intention is in here. There was partnership with the strategy. This went to someone's home. I'm sure went to, I have a feeling that there were copies, and Trump had a copy and someone else had a copy. Here's the documents right here. Here's the plan. This is a sickening situation, or it has been a sickening situation. Again, with the giving, there's only 4 money cards in the deck, and we have 3 of them already. This is Trump. I mean, even though his card hasn't come through yet, this is Trump, because I always get that card for him, and I often get that card for him. This is his mental, these 2 cards together, mental illness. Yeah, this is a painful loss. Oh yeah, and here's my other Trump card, 90% of the time. So there's, you know, I could read this on a few different levels, but let me just keep going. Actually, hold on. Okay. Yeah, that Trump and his poverty consciousness. Trump is up here. This is too young to be Mark Meadows, so I'm going to take it. Oh, I just heard Jared. I was going to say Don Jr. or Eric. I heard Jared. Whoa! Look at that. This is gonna get him. This is one of those things that will get him for treason. That train's left the station. Okay. So, like I said, the details, the details of documents, they were copied. They've been seen, but I do see that protective redaction here. You know, because you're like fine tuning something. And this is a karmic card as well, but I'm not going to read it that way this time. I don't feel like that applies. I feel like this is just definitely the attention to detail. They've been looking for the documents. They know someone moved them. Here's the proof right here. The change card is like going from one home to another. And here it is here. And with the strategy to make money, to sell the documents at some point, which is why, you know, he wanted copies of them, wanted copies of everything, or had copies of as much as he could get his hands on, and obviously he wanted to declassify them right before he left the White House on, what was it, January 20th, 21st, somewhere in there, 20th, I think. Or maybe he left a little earlier, I don't know. God, you guys remember back in the day when Dick Cheney just took his damn time getting out of there? I guess he had back problems and he was leaving in a wheelchair, but you know, you think you would have a lot of help and support to get moved out, but no, he was literally leaving, rolling out like minutes before. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start over here. So okay, there's so much risk that has happened that it is causing. Would even be causing, if we leave Trump out of this, which we can't really because he's right here. But I mean, just to look at it from the other perspective, like if it was just anyone. The documents are already out there. It has leveled the the government's ability, see here, to feel like it can operate safely with our intelligence communities. You know, there's the 5 eyes, and I think there's the 14 eyes. Actually, if we get all the countries where we have intelligence. man. So, yeah, so that's the deal there. And then here, there's this important discovery, and then this would also be the DOJ, NSA, you know, all the alphabets. And then they're feeling at a loss. They're feeling it's a terrible loss, and they've been mulling over this for a very long time. This card, like I always say, it's my tower card in the Kipper, and it's puzzled them. It has made them feel very insecure, right? Look at this, to have adjudication and the court card right here together with this card in the center. Normally this card is called gloominess or doubt. So, but yeah, major concern. And so, framing in the reading here, this would be the DOJ, NSA, and all of our, CIA, all of our, maybe even Homeland Security. Is that I'm sorry, HSI now, I think. Anyway, all of those who feel like there's been too much risk taken. I'm not going to read that card as abundance. I don't see it that way this time, not with these other cards around it. With the risk that's out there, and Trump is the one, and look at these cards around him. He's the one that took the documents from the White House, had the strategy, took the documents, and then gave them away. Who knows how many people saw? I mean, it looks to me like a lot of people have copies. This, when you see the gift card and the unexpected, when you see these cards like that, look at all the hands that it could have changed through. And that was Trump and his strategy. It is his karma. And man, I mean, this is it's a painful loss of the documents. Trump has lost some of the documents, I think. There was, someone said that, it was on a really reputable news, I actually think it was on the Washington Post, where I saw an article that somebody was carrying, maybe I saw it on MSNBC, that someone was carrying a big Whole Foods, paper bag, doubled paper bag with a bunch of papers in it. And they thought that it was from that binder. But the proof that well, if I can prove anything with cards, I don't know if I can, but the cards are telling me that they were copied and given away and moved around, and they've gone all over the place. Now, the cool thing is, hold on, let me look. Yeah, what's at this end? Well, if anything got away to Putin, which it probably did, it'd be kind of ridiculous to think that it wouldn't. I believe it happened through Jared, right here. And this would be Ivanka. This would be our foreign card. And it happened a long time ago. Got to remember, this is the stuff that he was just trying to get out and declassify later or whatever, or just take when he was moving out. He had all of these documents the whole time he was there. And, it's just that they're now getting to the place where they can prove that this huge folder was missing. And again, it was Mark Meadows who left with the Crossfire Hurricane binder, which had everything to do with Russia's meddling in the 2016 election. So here would be our election card, here would be the meddling and trying to steal. But when it comes to the safety, which is the main thing I really wanted to get inside of or to see about, this looks to me like things are restricted. I mean, sometimes I wonder if he was ever even really given all the documents he could have been given. He only wanted things with pictures. He didn't really want to read. He just liked, they say he liked things with diagrams and, you know, photos. Of course, that could do some damage. Let me see if I can get anything else with the knighting and mirroring here. I think it was restricted from any more stealing. I think the documents were restricted. Documents that were stolen but then stopped by NSA, I think. And it was very scary for them to see that happen. I honestly feel like Trump has been watched. Like here's all the things that he's done, but then they've been, I feel like he's been watched. Let me hold on. Let me get out of this system because I feel like, yeah, I feel like I do see that stoppage there. And hold on one second, I gotta turn my heater down. Okay, so let's use the maybe Lenormand, and I want to see like how much protection did we have around this? Did they know about it ahead of time, and are we just finally getting the news of what happened in the past? Maybe Mark Meadows wanted a lot of those documents to write his book. Remember, he wrote a book. That guy might go down in history as being about one of the dullest light bulb or malfunctioning light bulb. Elevator doesn't go to the top. One can short of a 6-pack. What else do we? Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Ah. Okay. What actually happened? I think I have to bring this down a little too. Okay. What has happened? What is the truth? What happened with those documents? Was Trump being watched? Especially in regards to receiving the, what is it? Presidential daily briefs or something like that. I think that's what they're called. Okay, secrets. This has to do with the secrets. Oops, up a little. Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right. What about the secrets? Okay, right there. Okay, so what was given to him in the White House? Let me keep going. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Excellent. All right. So things were broken up before they were given to him. They wanted to keep some things secret from him. They knew that, what's on the top here? Choices. Yeah, choices that were dangerous. I don't know why. A lot. Yeah, they were worried about a lot of danger. Okay. choices that they knew they were dealing with a man with just a fractured reality, and that things could be really, could be terribly broken apart. So when it came to battle plans, conflicts, things like that, I don't think he got the real thing. I think that's hilarious if that's really the case. If that is really the truth. Because if you just imagine like Putin getting the, I mean, when you think about it, what's his name? That little guy that should be, in Gitmo or something, Michael Flynn. Obama warned Trump about Michael Flynn before he left. So if the Obama administration knew the danger when he left, that means that the NSA knew the danger. That means Homeland Security knew the danger. I would think that would shift what was given to him and what wasn't, or what was swapped out, or So how else do you that's one of the strategies when it comes to espionage, is feed some false information and see where it comes out. So interesting with that snake card here. They knew they were dealing with a very emotionally challenged, fractured psyche snake in the White House. And they were always looking towards, like what's in the White House and what's out there, with the stork looking out and then coming back in and looking in and out. And there was protection. Our secrets were protected. And this is funny too. Well, not funny, it totally makes sense to me. If you're someone like Jack Smith or Alex Whiting or these guys that have worked with criminals for, looked into that for years, those guys have psychic abilities. They're tuned in, and that's what I'm seeing here. Protection that's tuned in. And also protection that's always like watching. Secrets protected here. They were also watching anybody he was in relationship with. And again, the birds can be a psychic card, like psychic connections. We could also see, well, nah, that'd be the little tower card. I was going to say this could be our government, but no, not really. Oh, here it is. Here's the tower card. Here's our government. Okay. The care of our government was with at least 2 organizations. So, NSA, DOJ, 2 very strong organizations. Secret protection with these 2 organizations. So, okay, so now I don't feel so bad. I'm not so worried. Oh, how this all plays out is just going to be amazing to watch. So, okay, take good care, you guys. Bye.